It's tactic time, and on today's video I'm bringing you a 5-3-2. It's not as defensive as you'd think. I've tested it with 3 teams as always. During the video I'm going to show you some in-game clips so you know exactly what to expect during your saves. Let's get into the test. So here is the Arsenal test, and they've gone and won the League, the Champions League, the Carabao Cup, the Community Shield, but not the FA Cup. Did lose in the final of that. Lost to Liverpool 2-0. Disappointing there, but a great season all round. Big Arsenal fans would definitely take this after a couple of trophyless seasons. But yeah, every trophy won. We'll have a quick look at the league. With the 2 losses, 107 goals, 31 against, 92 points, 5 clear of Liverpool, who are followed by Manchester City. Who did they lose to? The 2, City and Liverpool. No shame in that one. Okay, so the other test I wanted to get into in the video, here it is, it's Portsmouth, and they've won the league. I often get asked, will a tactic work down in the lower league? The answer, yes, it will. With that, tactics will work in lower leagues if they work in the top league. It's more about your players' ability to compete with the players they're playing week in, week out, and you'll never get that much of a difference if they're in the same league. Obviously, you'll have your strong teams and your weak teams, but it's about the teams they're playing against. When you get promoted, then, depending on how you do with building the squad, that may be time to adjust tactics and things like that. But yeah, this tactic works. It works in League One, works in the Premier League, works in Portugal. You can see that test over on the download page. But yeah, strong season for Portsmouth, strong season for Abu Kamara. Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple of the goals in this tactic, because I get it, it looks like a defensive tactic. But if we use this one as an example, in a 3-0 win against Wigan, here's your wing back. This is your left-sided ball-playing defender. There's your defensive midfielder. There's your 2 volantes. So he's back as a passing option. You're playing with a 3 at the back at this point. Now, he's got the ball. Got passing options. The obvious one is there. It's a bit tight down there. So, yep, he's found the defensive midfielder. Progress the play. Volante is wide open. But he knocks it onto him. He takes a touch. Pressing forwards comes slightly deeper and drawn a defender. Advance forward looking for that ball there. By taking the touch there, he's drawn the defender. And now the pressing forward's making his run, attacking this space. He's gone. Still got a lot to do, but he does it well. That's a goal. Here, again, left-sided central defender. Wing back, or full back, all the way up here. 1 volante, 2 volante, defensive midfielder, 2 strikers. We've created space. We're narrow, lots of bodies narrow, drawing players, leaving this guy with lots of room to do damage. He goes down, low cross, unlucky, pressing forward there to tidy it up. This one. Again, left centre-back, into the defensive midfield. You can see how important he is. Just drops into that space. Volantes make their runs, they draw the midfielders, and it leaves him in loads of space to pick a pass. He's used the same movement as the first time. This volante is wide open. But you can see the other fullback is overlapping down the other side. He's making that run. So he's got 2 options here. You can go wide, or you can put it into the pressing forward, who could either turn there or give it back to him. He's taken that run again, very similar to the first goal. He's carried it on, drawn a defender, and now he's got even more space, which he finds on the inside, and that's a great finish from your fullback. But yeah, I think that just goes to show, even though you're setting up like this, you can see Rafferty getting forward, scoring the goal at the end there. Peck wide open, and the Volantes just running into here, carrying the ball, drawing defenders, and making space for these guys. This is today's tactic. Just want to say thanks for all the support on all the tactics so far. If this one isn't for you, then jump over to the channel page and check out some of the other tactics that we've dropped. But if you're liking all the tactics so far, then please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when a tactic drops. And let's get into this one. So, team instructions. Attacking, as you can see. Said it before, you're on mobile and console. You just need to copy these and the player instructions we're going to go through, and the tactic will work as intended. You're on PC and you're downloading it. As soon as you load it up, it'll all be in there automatically. So, attacking tactic. Short passing, high tempo, narrow on this one. Reason for that? Got a lot of width in this particular area. So you've got 5 players there. You don't need to have them wide. And also, we don't want these guys spread too far apart when there's narrow midfield and a narrow attack. We need them relatively close to each other for the short, snappy passes so we can get forward quickly. We're going to run at defence, work it down both wings, low crosses. We are rolling it out when we're doing it quickly, and he's got plenty of options to roll it out too, as you can see, back 5. We're countering when we won the ball. The wing backs naturally get forward. Still got the bank of 3. Got 3 there. Don't be fooled though. Even though this is the automatic, the team roll, so the volante, as you'll have seen, that will push forward, but it won't just do it automatically. It'll pick its moments to get forward. We've naturally got 3 defensive midfielders, but the 2 wider ones in particular will pick their moments. They will get forward. 2 strikers, obviously, very keen to get forward. Counter-pressing with the strikers and the midfielders. Your bank of 5 is there, solid at the back. Then we're going high press, much higher line, really squeezing it, trying to condense the space, because naturally if you've got 2 defensive midfielders, 2 strikers, there's going to be a lot of space between them. If I do that, there's miles, and you might never get out. So you've got to squeeze the pitch so that you haven't got that giant gap in game. We're triggering press much more often, preventing goalkeeper distribution, and we're stepping up. Over to the player instruction. Sweeper, keeper on defend. Tackle harder. Fullback on attack. We want him to run wide. We've got enough bodies in here. He will sit narrow, so keep tight to them. Tackle harder, and it's exactly the same over the other side. Right centre midfielder, ball playing defender. He'll dribble out, he'll tackle harder. Same on the other side. Centre defender even. He'll take more risks. He'll tackle harder, but he's just a central defender. Take more risks. He's not going to ping a 40-yard ball, but the central defender on short passing might pass it to these guys, and I didn't want that to encourage a press from the other team. So I've asked him to just think about maybe knocking it forward a bit. The defensive of the defensive midfielders. No instructions. The volantes. Both exactly the same. Take more risks, dribble more, move into channels, tackle harder. They are getting forward. They're getting into the 10 position where we've got the ball and when we haven't. We've got a solid base of defense. You are not getting through here. As you saw from the clip, though, they squeeze. There's no space here. But once the other team gets in here, that's when we can press them, set in a pressing trap to win the ball, and then counter. They take more risks. They dribble more. They carry it forward. Move into channels, so they're looking for this space as the fullbacks are providing the width, and they're on tackle harder. Up top, no instructions on the pressing forward, and on the advance forward, just tackle harder. That's today's tactic. Let me know who you're going to be using it with. I'd love to hear about all the saves, and as always, I try and reply to every single comment. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be diving into new roles and combinations of roles, how to get the best out of them, maybe some of the less popular roles in FM24. Just as we creep towards FM25, let's have a bit of fun and see what we can do with them. But if you're looking for the exclusive tactics, unreleased tactics, early access, hints, tips, and guides, jump on over to my Patreon. All that is on there. Download link for the tactic is in the description. As for today, though, tactic time done.